What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the She Talk Systems channel. I am your host, Nicola Melinda. I'm so excited to share today's video with you. If you are new to my channel, a massive warm welcome. Be sure to hit subscribe, be sure to drop a like if you do enjoy this video as we dive in. I am going to be sharing with you today's video how you can use Dubsado to manage your projects. So I'm going to take you behind the scenes. Dubsado has a small feature called their task boards, and you may not necessarily be using it. Now, as full caveat, Dubsado is not exactly a robust project management tool. That's not how it was created, or that was not the intention when being created. However, it does have functionality to help you manage your projects in Dubsado. So I'm going to share with you exactly how you can do that, how you can use the task boards, and actually how you can use those with your clients as well. This is something that I used to use previously in my wedding stationery business, which is no more. However, it is a great feature inside of Dubsado platform, and I know many people still use it and find it beneficial. So if you're not quite ready for the ClickUps and the Asanas of this world, that's absolutely fine. This might be your next best solution. So I'm going to take you behind the scenes on how you can set this up, how you can use it in Dubsado. And if you are enjoying this video, be sure to drop a comment and hit a like as we go through. So let's dive in. Okay, so we are inside of my Dubsado, and I'm going to walk you through how you can set up the task boards and use Dubsado to manage projects for client work. This will be especially great if you're a creative, you do creative projects, and you do want your clients to be able to see everything in one place without having them sign into lots of different tools and platforms at the same time. So what we have is under the task tab on the menu, you'll see that we've got tasks here. At the top, it actually has the option of task boards. Now you can add a new board, so you can just go to add a new board, name it. If you have a specific, select what that project should be and add the board to that project. And then you have a different view, so you have project boards, and then you also have general boards. Project boards are those who are actually attached to projects, so you'll be able to see what project boards are in action. So we'll just keep it on the general boards view for now. These are some boards that I've created, and these were actually created for my now called the Signature Setup, which was previously the Dubsado Savvy System Setup. It is now called the Signature Setup. So this is a bit of a historic project board, but by no means will it stop you from understanding how this works. So if you are a user of a tool such as Trello, for example, you may already be familiar with the Kanban view. So that is essentially what the structure is like in Dubsado. So you will be able to create new columns, and literally by clicking on new columns, and you can incorporate a new column, and then within each column you can create cards. So these will be new cards for your task. So if we just I'm adding in a new column called design, and we have a task card here which is called a proposal form design. So if I open this up, you will see that we actually have what is now a to-do task. So this to-do task is the body of the actual task, this is the title of it. Then we can assign a due date to that task as well. So we can say, is there a due date? If it's not all day, then is there a due time as well? So we can be really specific on when it's due, but we'll say it's due all day. And let's say it's due the 21st of May, for example. We have the board that this card is assigned to. So this is the board that is assigned to, the column that it's in, and the assignee. So you'd be able to assign this task to yourself or to a team member. What's also cool is you can attach any files. So if you have an SOP that you want to attach to these to-dos, then you can also upload any to-dos or files, PDFs, documents that are relevant. And then you can add in any comments. So you could say review strategy call notes for design. Okay, and then you could just add that comment. So any comments are documented. You can see when that was added in, and all of these comments are documented, and you can also delete them as well if they're not relevant, and then just hit save.
So this is pretty much, if you're used to basic project management, this is what Dubsado allows you to do. So when I say Dubsado is not necessarily a project management tool, it does have this basic capability in allowing you to manage your projects. So in this scenario, I've set up a project board for clients. So we have their onboarding, which is to send proposal, contract, invoice, receive the completed proposal, contract, all the other elements that are ready for the onboarding process. So we need to open up a new project Canva folder, we set the project start date, we set the client portal password, although we don't do that anymore. Also the intake questionnaire, making sure that is complete, making sure the strategy call is booked. Then we move on to the basic setup. So this is actually doing the work. And so we have all of our basic setup tasks in here. So for example, if you are a copywriter or a social media manager, or you're a business coach, you might want to use the project boards, and each column would be used as a stage within your process. So for example, the onboarding part, this is a stage of my project process. The next stage will be ensuring the basic setup details are done. And then we move into doing workflows and emails. And this is another stage of the setup process in this project. And then testing. Testing is a new stage. All of the tasks that need to be done via testing on the client platform. And then we have training, and so then we also have some bonus items. Now, I manage all of this inside of ClickUp right now. However, if I wanted to manage this inside of Dubsado, then this is what I would do. So now I can actually go into a test client. So I'm going to go into a test project, and in the client project, I'm actually going to go across into tasks. So I can look to see if we have any task boards. So this one does have a task board attached to it, and this will be specific to the client. So we can see here we have a task board already attached. And so what this means is this is actually going to be found inside of the client's project as well. Go back to the task board view. We can add in all the boards. So we can just literally click the drop down arrow and locate the board that we want to have added to the project. The privacy setting is that this is just for the client. So if we go into the privacy settings, we can say that this is added to the client portal. And so this is where clients are able to actually track the project as well. Or you can just have the project board assigned to the admin and assigned users. So anyone that has been assigned a task, anyone that is an admin will be able to view, but it won't be added to the client portal. But in this scenario, we've added this particular project board to the client portal, which means that clients will also be able to add and edit and be a part of the project process as well. So if you don't necessarily want to have your clients inside of your project management tool, this is also a great alternative. So let's have a look inside of the client portal to see what the clients see in their portal view. So I'm inside of the client portal. We're going to locate our test project board. And so if we go all the way down to the bottom, we can see that we have under the boards, the project board, which is attached. So this is what the client will see when they actually log in to their portal and click on the project boards. So the client will be able to see all what's going on. They'll be able to see their board. They'll be able to go in, they can see what the due date is, they can add in any comments here as well. So this is a really collaborative way for you to manage your projects, manage tasks inside of Dubsado. And so it keeps everything in one place. We have access to Google Drive folders, we have client forms in here, and we also have the client project folder in here as well.
So there you have it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for sticking around. I hope that you found this video really helpful. Let me know if you are going to start using the Dubsado task boards, and if you are, I'd love to know how you're using them with your projects, with your clients as well. Let us know. Drop a comment below. I always like to know how you guys are utilizing these tools in your business to improve your processes. At the end of the day, we are all about working smarter, not harder. So thank you so much for sticking around. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, make sure you do, and make sure you do drop a like below and let us know you enjoyed the video. We'll be back next week with a new video. I cannot wait to share it with you guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time.